Arithmetic sequences, part 3. Find the indicated term of the arithmetic sequence with the given description. Okay, so we already know that it's arithmetic, and so our common difference is also given. Common difference is negative 20. The 100th term, okay, so what we know there is the 100th term is equal to a negative 750. Let's look at finding the 5th term. Okay, so let's see. If we have a general formula like an equals a plus n minus 1 times d, let's see if we could fill in what we know and solve for maybe an unknown. Okay, so when we know A100 is negative 750, what we know is n. N is 100. So when n is equal to 100, this is equal to a negative 750. We don't know the first term. We hadn't been given that. So A1. N we said was 100. That's how we got to plug in negative 750 because it was the 100th term. And we do know a common difference of negative 20. Okay, so let's kind of clean this up a bit. Negative 750 equals A1. Let's see, 100 minus 1 would give us 99. 99 times negative 20 would give us a negative 1,980. If I add that over, we'll take negative 750, we'll add over 1980, and that's going to give us 1230. Okay, if we have an nth term, let's see what the general formula might be. The nth term is the first term, which is found that. That was our negative 1230. So we're going to take our first term plus, we don't know n because we're getting the nth term, so that's going to be sort of a general number, and our common difference is negative 20. So we have an is equal to a negative 1230. We'll go ahead and distribute that negative 20. And simplifying, we get a general an formula as negative 20n. Negative 1230 plus 20 should be a negative 1210. Finally, our 5th term we're ready for, and that was the goal of the problem, was to find the 5th term. So we're going to take negative 20 times 5 minus 1210. Okay, so negative 20 times 5 is a negative 100, minus 1210 would give us a negative 1310, and there's our solution. Find the partial sum of the arithmetic sequence that satisfies the given conditions. Okay, so let's look at a partial sum. Okay, so here they don't specifically say, but A is the same as A1. What do we know? We know the first term, we know the difference, and we know n. We know the first term, we know the difference, and we know n. So this is the formula that we want to use. This one we cannot use because we don't have the last term of the sequence. So this one is out. We don't know this one. Okay, so find the partial sum Sn using the given conditions. So what we're doing is we're summing the first 25 terms. N is 25, and that was a given in the problem. Okay, so we're going to take 25, we're going to divide that by 2. We're going to take 2 times A1, which was a negative 2, plus N is 25, so 25 minus 1, times that common difference, which is 23. Okay, so that would be summing the first 25 terms. Okay, so let's clean this up a bit. We have 25 over 2. Then this becomes negative 4 plus 24 times 23. 24 times 23 becomes 552. Okay, we're going to subtract 4. That becomes 548, so we've got 25 over 2 times 548. And that's going to equal 6,850.